Last year, I stopped by Collecticon Atlanta where I picked up a bunch of new cards for my collection, as well as some mystery packs, which I never got around to opening, so I'm going to open them today. So in front of me here, I actually have two booster bundles, one of Blackbolt, one of White Flare. Gonna open those as well. We've also got behind them 3 mystery packs. 2 from Gulf Coast Hobby, as well as one that I forget what the vendor's name was. If I find the footage from when I went last year, because I never got the video up, but if I can find that footage, it's probably playing right now for you guys to see. There are graded cards in all 3 of these. The 17 there is just the position number of what I got when I did the game that they had. I forget the exact price and I forget what exactly you can get in these. So all the more to make it a mystery, but I'm going to kick it off with bundle, mystery slab, and bundle, or we'll just see how it goes. Let's just jump into it here. Let's get the Blackbolt and White Flare, both of them open. We'll do some packs, rip a mystery slab there, keep it a little random, you know. Whenever I feel like it throughout the opening, just boom, here's a mystery pack. Let's see what we get. And I'm not huge on graded cards. I have, I think maybe 2 or 3 in my entire collection. I like to keep it raw. I like to enjoy the card itself. But I'm not opposed to getting graded cards in the future. I just tend to keep, you know, the cards the way they are. But it is a nice display, I gotta say. Some of the companies have really, really nice cases, slabs. So we got our Blackbolt and White Flare. Let's get into it. Starting off with a Blackbolt pack here. I'm still missing the Chase SIRs actually when it comes to master setting this set. And out of all the sets that I'm trying to master set, Blackbolt and White Flare, those are the 2 that I honestly would like to master set more than any other set. So let's see if we can pick up anything new. Zekrom EX, there's an ultra rare hit. Get that sleeved up. I am not entirely familiar with what I'm still missing. So, you know, just makes it more enjoyable to still get some hits here. I actually misplaced my Blackbolt master set around 2 months ago. I was putting bulk into storage boxes because I just have too much of it from how much I open. So, you know, I was like, oh, let me just put this here, there. Ooh, there's a Pokeball right there of the Lilipop. Gigalith with a Zoroark there. No double hit, but there's a Pokeball hit. And as I was saying, when I was putting the bulk into storage, I accidentally put my Blackbolt master set, which as crazy as that sounds, I don't even know how I did it. I'll probably come across it because my plan is to go through a lot of the bulk and organize it better. So hopefully I can find it, because it was around, I believe, a little over a third of the master set there. I still have the White Flare though, so that's a plus. And there's a Conkeldurr Pokeball. Do we have another hit? No, we don't, but we have another Pokeball. There we go. So that's 2. The Pokeballs are actually fairly easy to hit in this, but I do still consider them a really solid hit because I'm trying to get every variant. I'm trying to get the true master set. And in order to do that, you got to get the Pokeballs and the Master Balls. And those Master Balls are actually really, really annoying to find. But most of them are not too expensive, so if I had to get singles, you know, that's not a problem. And we've got the Gigalith. For a second, I thought I already had it there, but the Gigalith Pokeball right there. So there's another Pokeball hit. And then a Hydreigon EX. Double hit. Yeah, 3 Pokeballs, as I said. You know, these are fairly easy. I've pulled a number of Hydreigons. Zekrom has been a little tough to pull. I think I've pulled Zekrom once or twice before. Yeah, I actually forgot that I have mystery slabs behind. So after this one, we will get the first mystery slab open. Don't worry, that's what the video's about. I haven't forgotten. Got to keep the mystery alive, though. With the dark energy for this pack here, we've got a Penpour IR. There we go. That is a beauty. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I picked this up at a previous convention, but who said duplicates were a problem, especially when it's one of my favorite sets that has been released of all time. I really want to go back and collect the vintage black and white sets, to be honest. But without further ado, let's get the first mystery pack open, and let's actually go with a Gulf Coast hobby. So I'm going to tear this. I have no clue. I'm going to do it backwards like this. I do want to point out I have a little bit of a cool summary here where you've got serving size 1 awesome slab. The daily value is 1200% mystery, 200% authenticity, 250% passion, overdosed on the coolness, 1000% on the happiness, and the 2000% on the collectability. So I'm really hoping for something cool out of this. Let's rip it open and let's see. Is it the back on this side? It is. It's a Japanese CGC. Let's see what it is. Oh, okay, it's a Meryl from Snow Hazard. And it is an IR. Oh, it's a Jimin 10. Wow. That is, and I know a lot of people, it's like, oh, what's the price of this? Jimin 10 and it's an IR. This is, I don't know if I could, dang it. Now I'm going to have to start grading my cards eventually. All the art cards, you know, that's an idea down the road. I will put that into the back right there. Let's open another pack or two and then we'll do the second one. We'll finish off with another of the Gulf Coast hobby. That is a solid hit. I mean, I don't care if it's like 20 bucks or something. Jimin 10, that's how I like it. You know, I want it to be, if I were to get it graded, it would want to be, or I would want it to be a Jimin 10. Because a little OCD there of like, it has to be perfect. It has to be, you know, flawless, no damage. And I do get a little picky on the condition sometimes. So, honestly, that is solid. You know, it could have been a 9. 8 would have, you know, it's like, okay. But I'm happy. I like that. I'm not quite sure where it would go in my collection, but at the bare minimum, it's useful for the future. There's a Superior EX Ultra Rare. We'll sleeve that one up. That's 3 Ultra Rares in the opening here so far. We'll do this White Flare. Then we'll get to the second, the middle one right there, in the little bubble mailer. And we'll see what we can pull out of number 17. And then we'll do the remaining 4 packs, and then the last mystery slab. We got the Woobat, Vanillite, and then a Hydreigon EX Full Art. I don't think I have this yet. So this actually, there is a new addition to my master set for White Flare. Straight to the hits pile. Beautiful. All right, time for mystery pack number 2. Number 17, actually, out of what I rolled in their game that I did. I'm going to open this from the back because I'm assuming it's backwards like this. Let's make sure it feels like it is. Is it? Yes. And it is an English card from PSA. Okay. And we've got, I'll do the little thing. A Full Art Mew EX from 151. And it's a 9. So it's mint. Yeah, I'll take it. I wonder, you know, some people like to crack these open and redo it, but I'm not exactly one to do it. But that is a nice, solid Mew EX. I mean, it may not sound like I'm crazy excited. I'm just not used to getting graded cards. I like both of those. I mean, if anything, I would use it for trade bait to get something better that fits a little more into my collection. But I've got a number of friends that love 151, so I'll probably, you know, run it by them, see who might be interested. I'll just have to see what happens. I've got, actually, I'm going to a card show coming up, so maybe I'll bring them with, use it as a little trade bait or something to get some other singles or items while I'm there. We got the Pokeball Musharna, and then no other hit in that pack, but there's another Pokeball hit, so That adds to the ever growing amount. That makes 4 on this opening, and I'm pretty sure I have a good chunk of them at this point. But there's so many. I believe it's over 700 total cards to fully master set between the two. And the energy here that I almost got away from me is a fire energy. Got the Embor, Swanna, and a Samurai. One more of each, and then we've got the last mystery pack of the day. We've already got a Gem Min 10 from the Japanese Snow Hazard and the Mew EX Full Art from the English 151. Last Blackbolt, we got Temple, Petalil, Timber, Krokorok, Darmanitan, Scolipede, Musharna, another Musharna, Whirlipede, and a Beartick. Thought I was going crazy for a second trying to read Scolipede there. I was like, Scoliopede? What? But nah, Scolipede. Although the last pack is mystery pack there. We got a fighting energy. Do we have that fighting chance in this last pack? We've got an Archon, Tool Scrapper, and a Verizia. So no hit in that last one there. However, we have a mystery slab. One more from Gulf Coast Hobby. Let's see what we've got. It is a PSA. English card. And I feel like there's a better way to do this. There we go. And I already leaked it. But there it is. 25th anniversary. Mint 9. And I'll do a better job of covering it. I guess I need to do that next time. But there we have it. We've got 2 9s and a Gem Min 10 Japanese. I'll take it. I'll take it. And then, of course, we got a bunch of hits here from Blackbolt and White Flare. That's going to do it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other videos on the channel. And feel free to check out my gaming channel, Sky Clashes, for some gaming content. That's going to do it for today. Until the next video, and until next time, I'll see you right here in the card arena.